Hello everyone and welcome back to our yet another very exciting video from Afri Careers. Today I have yet another great news for you, and here I'm going to talk about the no experience entry level jobs that are now open at the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority, abbreviated as PPDA. We have a variety, and in this video I'll be taking you through how you're going to submit your application. Remember, we started this initiative at Africa Careers to help you, our job seekers, in increasing your chances of getting successful at your job application, given the fact that most of you are new to this, and in most cases, you find yourselves making errors and mistakes, which cost you the opportunity of getting shortlisted. So make sure you stick around up to the end of this video as I walk you through the steps and procedures you need to successfully submit your application to PPDA. Of course, I need to mention that this video has been sponsored by Apex Tax and Accounting School. They are saying that their intake for January, their intakes are usually in January, April, and July every year. For the CPA, which is the Certified Public Accountants of Uganda course, and the CTA, which is the Certified Tax Advisor professional course. Exams are done every May, August, and November, so get in touch with them on the numbers on your screens right now, or you can visit their offices on Karl Marx Building, Office Suite D13, opposite YMCA Wandegea. They also have the tax practitioners course for all of you who want to learn and gain skills in filing of tax returns. And of course, this course covers income tax, value-added tax, customs, and excise IFRIS. The course comes with a certificate. It is a 2-month short course. Get in touch with them for details of how much you can join, which intakes are available right now, and maybe issues of timetable and the fees. Without any further ado, I'll take you straight to our presentation. I'll be making use of a post that we made on our website, No Experience Entry-Level Jobs at Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority, PPDA. This opportunity is basically for all of you who have no experience and looking out for entry-level jobs in Uganda. You can apply for these opportunities at PPDA so that you can kickstart your career in government. So in the post, we've talked about several things about the opportunity and how you can grab yourself this opportunity, what you need to do to be able to join the team at PPDA. So basically, the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority is a government body. It is a leading government agency. Now, PPDA is mandated to regulate and oversee and promote best practices in public procurement and disposal of public assets in Uganda. So they deal with things like shortlisting suppliers and, of course, ministries, local governments, agencies, commissions of government. If they need supplies, they need someone to give them maybe vehicles, stationery, furniture, computers, and all that. PPDA is in charge of sourcing for those suppliers and ensuring that suppliers do the job according to the law in Uganda. So, with a strong commitment to integrity, transparency, and value for money, PPDA plays a crucial role in ensuring efficiency and accountability across government agencies and public institutions. So that brief will give you something about PPDA so that by the time you're submitting, by the time maybe you're going for interviews, you're going for selection, you know exactly what they do. So there are several open opportunities at PPDA, including the Graduate Trainee Legal Affairs position. We have the Graduate Trainee IT we have the Graduate Trainee Registry. We have the Graduate Trainee Procurement and Disposal Unit. We have the Graduate Trainee Administration. We have the Graduate Trainee Human Resources, and then the Graduate Trainee Performance and Monitoring. I will briefly talk about this so that you can also measure your ability to actually submit your application. So we have posted all these opportunities on our website, www.africareers.net, your number one job shortlisting portal. And here you'll be able to see that we have several jobs, but I want to straight away go to these. Looking at the first one, which is legal affairs. Of course, those of you who have done law at the university and you're looking out for no experience, entry level, this would be a good one for you. And briefly, to look at exactly what they are looking out for. Now, when it comes to the legal affairs position, they are looking out for someone to support the effective and efficient management of legal unit through provision of legal advisory services and setting relevant standards to meet the expectations of PPDA stakeholders. So basically, that's a brief on the legal affairs. And of course, here, they are looking out for someone who has done law at the university. Then we have the graduate trainee IT, who is going to aid the strategic and tactical direction in all ICT-related matters so that the authority can be in the best position to leverage technology to achieve its mission, vision, and strategic objectives. So if you have done IT, ICT at the university, remember they are looking out for bachelors. So if you are short of that, then you may not really succeed. Graduate trainee registry. This one is going to assist in the provision of efficient records and information management services in the authority. So here, people that have done information technology library, even those who have done business administration, you can still apply for this position. Then we have graduate trainee procurement and disposal, who is going to support the officer procurement and logistics in the management of procurement and disposal of activities and ensuring they are handled in an effective, efficient manner. Here, they are, of course, looking out for people who have done procurement, but again, all other disciplines, all other bachelors, as long as you have an first class and second upper, okay, second upper, you have a very high chance of getting that one there. So you can apply for that. Then the graduate trainee administration is going to assist in promoting a sustainable and efficient administrative or administration of the authority by offering logistical support and maintenance of a conducive working environment. Again, all the other disciplines can apply: business administration, you've done social sciences, you've done IT, you can even, IT people can, there have been a strong statement from PPDA that as long as you have a first class or second upper in your discipline, you can apply for this one here. Then human resource, of course, those who have done human resource at the university or related disciplines or degrees related to human resource, you can apply for this. And of course, the graduate trainee human resources is going to support the human resource and administration team in implementation of the authority's human resource strategies and policies that support achievement of the strategic plan. So you can still apply for that. Then lastly, we have graduate trainee performance monitoring, who is going to support the department's performance monitoring initiatives through audits, inspections, compliance checks, and data analysis. You will come to this page. I'm going to show you how you can come to this page to look at the details. In our post of these jobs, we have brought it out clearly. We have talked about PPDA. You'll be able to see the job description for each of these. For instance, the graduate trainee performance monitoring, the position is open at 3 centers of PPDA, that is Mbale, Mbarara, and Kampala. So they are emphasizing that if you want Mbale, you should be resident in Mbale. If you want Mbarara, you should be resident in Mbarara. If you want Kampala, you should be resident in Kampala. Those still, all of those are dynamics of the job world or work world, but you can always, work around things and see that you get yourself this. Doesn't really, if I'm in Kampala and I have, potential of staying in Mbale, I can still apply for that one there. So some of these things should not really chase you away. You should really try your luck. I keep on telling you that you should always try your luck. It could be your opportunity. So you'll be able to see the duties, roles, and responsibilities for each of these positions so that you're very, very sure. I want to draw your attention to the qualifications, education, and competencies. PPDA has been very, 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 very loud when it comes to education. They're talking about those who have honors, that is first class and second class upper, bachelor's degree in procurement or supply chain management or related field. So this part here, related field, means that all disciplines, social sciences, business administration, name it all, name it all, name it all. You can apply as long as you have a first class and second class upper. Those of you who have not yet graduated and you're watching this video, this sends a signal to you that you should really work very hard, should break a leg to ensure that you score highly. Trust me, if you have a first class, you have a second class upper, you cannot fail to get a job in today's Uganda. When it comes to experience, we have also indicated, and this has come out clearly in the job advert from PPDA, that no experience is required. All of you, with or without experience, can apply. Though there is a limitation which looks to be very, very strict. They are looking out for people who are less than 26 years of age. So if you're more than that, then you may try your luck, but the chances are very, very slim. Skills and competencies, these ensure that they appear on your CV. Good communication skills, team working skills, ability to use one's initiative, and a positive attitude and growth mindset. Now, friends, I need to indicate that if you show that you have this on your CV, then it means that you should be able to demonstrate this during the interview, because they may ask you what shows that you have good communication skills, what shows that you have team working skills, and all that. So you should be able to demonstrate. Do not only indicate it on the CV, but should also be able to demonstrate. So for each of these posts, you're going to be able to review and look at, but by just clicking, you just click, come to this very post. I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below for you to be able to click on each of these positions that are available. When you click on any of these, you'll be taken to that very page. Then you read through what is the job description? Is it at head office? Is it at, up country? What are the duties, roles, and responsibilities? What are the qualifications, education, and competencies? How do I apply? All those details have been given here. So just come and click on this. Use the link in the description box. If you're watching this video outside YouTube, I've always encouraged you to click on that link. On this very video, you see around this video, you see something like watch on YouTube, something like that. Watch on YouTube, just click on it. You'll be taken to YouTube so that you can watch this and be able to see the links that I've provided to you in the description box down below. So why start a career with PPDA? You read about this. How do we apply? So the application process, I want you to be very, very, very attentive, because this is going to determine whether you'll be successful or not. Application procedure is very, very key in being successful. Not getting feedback from the employer. You might have been applying here and there, but you don't get any feedback. Usually there are several reasons. One of the biggest reason is the CV. Your CV may not be good, and each time you submit it, it is thrown in the trash. So I always encourage you that get to us, let us help you craft a CV, a very nice CV, professional CV. If you need a CV and you need it right now, use the contact, the email and the contact, the WhatsApp number, get in touch with us using the number that I've provided you in the description box down below. So the next thing, the CV is number one. Then the next thing that usually put you off is the application submission. You may not pay attention to these steps that we give you, but these are key. If you don't follow these steps, your application is going to be thrown in the dustbin. So let us go through one by one. Number one, we are saying that visit the PPDA opportunities page on Africa Careers. So you just click on this blue underlined word, PPDA opportunities page, click on it. You'll be taken to the PPDA page that we have created on our website, giving details of these opportunities. When you're done with that, look through, as I've mentioned, look through the qualifications, look through the duties, roles, and all that. Then you're going to fill up an application form. PPDA has provided an application form. It is a Word document. I'm going to share it on the screen right now. When you come to the job here, when you click on apply, this apply button, which is up and down on the page. I'm using a PC, but you might be using a phone. You still see these buttons on the phone. You just click on the apply button. When you click on the apply button, a Word document is going to download on your PC, as you can see right now. It is this one right here in the corner. It has downloaded. So that Word document has different fields that you're supposed to fill. So we are going to go through these fields together so that you're able to complete your application properly, and then you get to know what you need to attach. Before I go into the application document or form, you need to note that you're going to send your application via email, which is recruitment@ppda.go.ug, which is recruitment@ppda.go.ug. Do not submit anywhere else. This is the official email that has been provided to us by PPDA on their website. It is there. You can always go and cross-check. The closing date of application is 28th of April, but I have always told you not to apply on the deadline. You should apply right now after watching this video. Of course, this video has been sponsored, so it is free of charge, meaning that you should share, like, comment, subscribe to our channel. We have noticed that almost 60% of people that watch our videos have not yet subscribed. You're missing out a lot because each and every job that we post on our website, we make a video for it. We make a guidance for it. Then again, people have been making requests for registration of teen registration. I have also made a video for that. You're going to find the video at the end of this presentation. You'll find it so that you get to know how to register yourself for tax, register yourself for NSSF. That's very, very important now that you have started the job hunt aggressively. So let us go to our form. I'm going to change my screen to show the form that is going to be downloaded. This is the form that they want you to fill. They need the personal details, including your first name, surname. Please, the first name is always, for instance, if I'm called Ronald Semakula, my first name will be Ronald. And then my surname will be Semakula. Okay. If those are my two names. So please do not mess around. Do not say Semakula Ronald. That you already, they are seeing how keen you are. Most of you do fill up these forms quickly and very fast, and then you make a lot of mistakes. So first name, strictly the first name. Surname, strictly the surname. Put your telephone number, please, the telephone number, put two of them. You can put the MTN one or the Airtel one. Remember, when they are making calls, they call the first line. If it is not going through, they call the second line. If both of them are not going through, you are eliminated straight away, outrightly. They cannot call you back. Please take note, you're not going to be contacted again. If they call the first line, it is off. The second line, you're not picking it, you are knocked out automatically. So make sure you at least put lines that you're very, very sure that when they ring, you're going to pick them up. The email, you should put an official email address. For instance, if I'm Ronald Semakula, ideally my email should reflect Ronald Semakula. If there are very many Ronalds, I can make like 134 at gmail.com. I'll talk about the Gmail email address. This Gmail is a very, very effective email address. Usually they don't bounce, but there is a likelihood that Yahoo or any other email is likely to bounce. So make sure at least a Gmail, and then it has your first name and the surname, first name and the surname. If I had, let's say, some of you have, let's say, Ronald bad guy, Ronald bad guy, Ronald bad guy, you know, bad guy Natete, something like that. So you like you call yourself bad guy or XY. So those email addresses automatically you're going to be knocked out. It shows a high level of unseriousness. So friends, make sure you put the very nice email address which can be, of course, used to send you, and the person sending you should not feel so like intimidated by the bad guy and all that. So make sure you have a very nice. If you don't have a very good email address which doesn't have your first name and surname, please make sure you open one right now. Date of birth, you should not tell a lie. Put the exact date of birth on your national ID, position you're applying for. Then the summary of education training. Here, you need to ensure you start with the latest, the very last, like you're from the university, you start with Makerere University here. Then you put your secondary school next, then your UCE school, then all the others. So in that order, you start with the university. Okay, you start with the university here. Then you go to your secondary school. So don't do it the other way around, okay? And if possible, your primary school, though we usually don't encourage people to put primary school, but you can always put this. So start with the primary school, secondary school, then your university in that order. Then the membership of professional bodies. If you're a member of any professional body, you can always put that. I'm not talking about member of maybe the GIC or student body, or no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about whether you're a member of ICPAU, like the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, or you are a member of the Institute of Internal Auditors, or a member of Institute of. So that's what they are talking about, not these other funny membership bodies. Then the history of employment. Of course, there is no experience. We don't expect you to have worked anywhere, but if you have worked anywhere, you can always indicate your history of employment in what we call a chronological order. Chronological order is where you begin with your current employment. If you're employed right somewhere, maybe you're working right now in a supermarket, you've been, after university, you decided to take on some employment, so you can indicate that. Then where did you start? If you did some internship somewhere, you did a graduate training program somewhere, indicate all that here. Starting with the current, then the next one and the next one. Where you resigned and left should be the last one down. We need the current, then the employer, and the key responsibilities, and even achievements. Please, friends, always put achievements, put the responsibilities. What are you doing right now? What are your achievements? Then the relevant skills. Remember the skills. I've always told you that use the skills that have been indicated in the job advertisement. For instance, they have talked about skills like good communication, team working skills, ability. You may not copy these, copy and paste. No, you can just try to change them a bit, but stay in the line. Show that within your skills, you have good communication, you have teamwork, ability to use your initiatives and growth and all that. So you make sure you indicate all that. Let me just share the screen. I think I'm not sharing the screen. This is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, on your screen, you can see one of the job adverts for graduate trainee legal affairs. Some of the required skills and competencies include communication, teamwork, ability to use one's initiative and all that. So you make sure that your skills are in line with what has been advertised. Leave alone this, but it can be any other job that you're going to apply for, which has been advertised on our website. You should always pick up the skills and make sure you tailor your information, your application form to that. Finally, let's talk about the references. This is another problem area. The references, most of you have looked at the CVs and you see that someone has put the references, but they are missing the telephone number, they are missing the email, and also the relationship. You should always show this, the name, what's the name of the person, what are they doing right now. For instance, if my references, let me say Mukasa James, I should be able to say Mukasa James is maybe the managing director at XYZ Limited. Okay. Then in the telephone, I put 2 because you may find I've mentioned that whenever you're required to put a telephone number, put 2. Because if they call the first one, it's not going through, the second one's not going through, you know, the second one will give you an opportunity of these people trying out. But if you only put 1, it's not going through, they don't have a second one, then they can not talk to this person. Your application becomes incomplete. Okay, so it is put aside. Any application that is incomplete, it is put aside. It might be very, very good. It might be a very good candidate. You have a first class, you have everything they need, but your references are totally not working you out. Then the email address. Email address must be the Gmail or the work email for this person. Then the relationship. What is your relationship with this person? Is it your parent? Is it your supervisor, the university? Is it a lecturer that taught you? But within these references, there must be someone who knows you academically, someone who knows you in terms of work, and someone who knows you in relationship. So I can put James, who is my brother, or my big brother, or my dad. Then the second one will be my lecturer who taught me at the university. Then the third one could be my supervisor at my current job. So there I have given very, very nice references. And if you do whatever I've told you here, trust me, you are going to be shortlisted. You are going to be given this job. So basically, that is all I had to present to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Share. I've told you that we are in a struggling world. You need to share information. Any nice information you land on, share it in your WhatsApp group, share it in your, with your colleagues, your friends, so that they can also benefit. I wish you all the best. See you in our next video. Thank you. Thank you.